Hi, this is going to be a quick video on how to take your Zoom recording and put it up onto YouTube. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. So we have YouTube here. I'm logged in, I can tell, because I can see my little icon over here. So this is where I would be adding my video. But the first thing I want to do is make sure that I have the the Zoom recording that I want. And the first step is to identify where your Zoom recordings go if you save them to your computer. You do have settings in Zoom when you go to the browser version of your Zoom account. And when you go to settings, the second tab over is recordings. You want to double check there to make sure that this is all what you want it to be. There really aren't a lot of settings related to local recordings, which are recordings that you'll save to your own computer. And that's actually useful for us. So in this case, I would recommend, if you're making a video using Zoom that you want to share on YouTube, that you record it to your own machine. If you record it to the cloud, you'll still have to download it. So it's just one more step. If you weren't sharing on YouTube and you just wanted to share a recording of your meeting or your class, saving it to the cloud can be very beneficial because you can just share it straight from here. But you have a limited amount of memory, so there's only so many recordings you can save to the cloud. So in this case, we're going to make sure we have local recording options. So when on Zoom, I click to say that I'd like to save or to record my meeting, I'm going to tell it to record it to my own computer. When the meeting is over and you end it for everyone, there'll be a pause, maybe 10, 20 minutes afterwards, where it's taking your video and cleaning it up and making it all ready for you. And you'll get a little message saying that your recording is ready. And then the question is, where is your recording? You can search on your computer, but the default is generally going to be in your documents folder. So I didn't change any settings when I first set up my Zoom. It meant that my recordings are all saved to my documents folder on my PC. Inside my documents folder, I see a folder called Zoom. When I open that up, I see all the meetings I've been part of, right? So this is going to be in order. You can change how it's ordered. Here it's date modified. So the most recent one is here. I can see the names of my different meetings, and the one that I want to look at is from the 18th. I'm going to open that up. When I do a recording from Zoom, it creates 3 files. One is the audio only, one is called playback, and one is called Zoom_0. If I, in my meeting, had been recording and then I stopped recording and I recorded again and stopped recording, each of those would show up here as Zoom_ numerical order. So it'd be Zoom_0, Zoom_1_2. That's how you know which video it is that you want. But this is the file. And if I scroll over it, you can even see it tells me that this is an MP4 file. This is not an MP4 file. If I wait for a second, M3U, and then the audio only is an M4A file. So this is the MP4 that we want. You could rename it to make it easier for you and also to help YouTube. So we're going to call this How to Zoom. So now this is the file I know I want to come back to. I'm going to go out. I'm going to go back to my YouTube. Sorry about that. Okay, there's my YouTube. And I'm going to go up here where there's the little film camera. Okay, so when you're logged in, you should see this up in the top of your YouTube window. When I click on that, I get the option of uploading a video or going live. To upload a video, you now get this screen. I want to select my files. I'm going to go to my documents. I'm going to go to my Zoom. I'm going to remember that I wanted to go back to January 18. I think it was this one. We'll say it was. So Zoom 0 is the one I want. I click on that. I click open. And now it's uploading the file. In here, this is what I meant by renaming the file. If you've already renamed it, it's going to give it that name. You write your description. It's going to take a while for it to upload, depending on how long it is. And then you can go through here and set up all the settings. This was not made for kids, but there's no age restriction on it. I'm not putting in any playlist right now, but you could do that right now if you wanted to, you know, what playlist you want it to go to. More options we don't really deal with. Again, you could play here with tags and subtitles. We click on next. So it is processing and it'll take a little while for that to happen. So we'll come back to that. This is an important one. You know, you want to decide between private, unlisted, and public. If this is something you want to share with students, but you don't want anyone else to see, you might want to make it unlisted, and that way only people who have the link can see it. If you want to make it private, only you can see it. And then public means the whole world can see it, which is fine for me with this one. And then it's still processing. So I do have this link here, which will be the link that the video will be at. I can save that here, or I can just wait. And if I click publish, once it's done processing, it will be public. So that's how you take your Zoom recording and add it to YouTube. And I hope you have lots of luck with that. Thank you.